I'm going to go through how you could play Modern Warfare 3 early before the launch of the game on all platforms. These are all legit ways to play. I'm not a cheater or a hacker. This is actually how to play the game early before it releases. First up here on PC, unfortunately, you can't play the game early. Battle.net or Steam, it does not matter. You can't play this game early. Unfortunately, it is what it is there. For MW3, the PC versions of the game will be releasing at these times up on screen. It sucks. It is what it is there. But for consoles, Modern Warfare 3 is releasing a bit differently. It's a regional launch, so it's going to start releasing Thursday morning. So if you get an account where the country is releasing pretty early, which is in this case New Zealand, or in every case New Zealand, then you'll be able to play as early as Thursday morning, which is pretty crazy. So for the first method here on Xbox, this is by far the easiest and best method to play MW3 early. Shout out to Geeky Pastimes for these images here. First up, go to your system settings, go to language and location, go to language, keep the language English or whatever language you primarily have, doesn't really matter, but the main thing here is the actual region. Change your region to New Zealand, restart your Xbox, and you should be good. You'll be able to play MW3 pretty early. Of course, as I said in my previous video, MW3 is releasing at 12 a.m. New Zealand time on consoles, which actually translates to 3 a.m. Pacific time, Thursday morning, November 9th, 6 a.m. Eastern time at Thursday morning in the United States. Now, these times might be a bit off, but overall, you're going to be able to play pretty early Thursday morning if you do this method here on Xbox. Now, I'm personally not on Xbox. I didn't do this method last year. I did the PlayStation method, but a lot of people on Xbox have been saying they do this every year and it works fine. But for some reason, some people were unable to get this to work last year for whatever reason, and a workaround that they did, which I don't know about, but this is what I saw, was going to their Activision account and changing their region there. Like, you search it up online, you can change your region on that online account. Now, I don't know if this is going to mess up your account. Definitely proceed with caution here, but that should work as well. But I would try to just change the region, wake up early Thursday morning, and see if you're able to play it early. If you don't care that much, just wait till the game comes out a couple hours later. Anyway, it's not a big deal, but if you really want to play early, check that out. See if it works. Now, for PlayStation here, to play Modern Warfare 3 early, it's possible, but it's a lot more involved and it requires a lot more money. So, of course, the only people that this really benefits are YouTubers that, actually benefit from playing the game early a little bit, right? Or people that are really hardcore fans and that want to drop another $70, $80 for another copy of the game, because that's what you need, another copy of this game. Let me break down the method here on PlayStation. First of all, shout out to the Glitching Queen. This is from her original video back from how to play Black Ops 4 early, and it works every year, so big shout out to her. And these images are from the PS4, but it's the same thing here with PS5, obviously. All you have to do is make a new PlayStation account with a new separate email. Okay, so create a separate email, make a new account on PlayStation. Set your region as New Zealand. Your home location, it needs to be New Zealand here. Copy what I have up on screen. You could add other New Zealand cities, postcodes, states, etc. But what I have up on screen works, so you might as well just copy this here. Next, you have to sign into your account. Of course, make sure you have access to that new email you made, because you have to verify your account. Your new password for your new PlayStation account doesn't really matter, right? Make sure you know the password, obviously. Online ID doesn't matter. Your first and last name doesn't matter as well. Just make sure, again, that region is New Zealand. You have a new email as well. Now, it's going to say join PlayStation Plus, or if you skip past that, you're going to try to buy MW3. But the problem is, you're going to run into this issue. It's going to say choose payment method, and you could add a credit card or a PayPal account. But unfortunately here, since you're on a New Zealand PlayStation, you're going to need a New Zealand PayPal and a credit card that has a New Zealand billing address tied to it. And most people that are doing this method probably don't have that, right? So what you're going to do is head over to this New Zealand gaming retailer website called Gift Station. You're going to make an account there. First and last name doesn't really matter, right? Your email, make sure you have access to your email, because you're going to get the codes sent to your email. Phone number, I just put a random New Zealand phone number, but that doesn't really matter. For your password, of course, make your password for the account. That doesn't matter as well. Make sure you remember it, of course. You're going to add a bunch of PlayStation Store cards to your cart. Make sure you set the delivery type to digital. You want to get these codes emailed to you. You don't want to have them shipped, of course, because you want to get this ASAP. Now, for New Zealand here, of course, the exchange rate is a bit different. The game in the United States is around $75, but in New Zealand dollars, it's around 120 New Zealand dollars. So here, since you're in New Zealand currency, you're gonna have to get at least two $50 cards and one $30 card, in total $130 of New Zealand money to be able to buy MW3. Now, I was safe. I bought 150, and that's what I usually do, just to make sure I cover any tax or any other expenses, just so I'm ready. But you could do 130 as well. That should be fine. Now, for your gift station account as well, when you select addresses here, of course, you're not getting it shipped to your house, but you do want to have a New Zealand address telephone there, just to make sure everything is good with the account. It all works. Nothing messes up. If you put what I have up on screen, this New Zealand address here, if anyone lives here, let me know down below. This is a random address that the Glitching Queen used. I think it's an office, I'm pretty sure, in New Zealand, but you know, put that up in the account. Not a big deal, as long as you set the delivery type to digital delivery to your email. Doesn't matter what the address is, because you're going to get it to your email anyway. Now, when you buy these New Zealand PlayStation cards here, you could use your credit card. I mean, you might get a foreign transaction fee, or if you have a credit card without a foreign transaction fee, that works out as well, but you could still use a United States credit card for the most part. Now, sometimes your bank might alert you if you're making a payment overseas, and maybe your bank might not allow you to. You just call them, or you check it off in the app. It depends on the specific person, but you are able to buy New Zealand PlayStation cards on this website with a, you know, US credit card, for example. Once you do that there, again, I want to reiterate, make sure the delivery is on digital. Make sure it says it's going to your email. Make sure you have access to that email, and in a couple of hours, you'll get emails for all of the codes for your PlayStation cards. I got my codes in a couple hours. I put them into my PlayStation and New Zealand account, redeemed that. I bought Call of Duty MW3, or the Call of Duty file. I had to uncheck the MW2 files because apparently they want to make you download that first as well. So I unchecked that, and I'm all good. So again, this is a method that I do. It works. A lot of people do as well. It costs a lot more money. For a lot of people, it might not be worth it, obviously, which I completely understand, because you're buying a whole nother copy of the game just to play it for a couple hours early, a whole day early, which is really good, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not a big deal unless you are a diehard Call of Duty fan, you're a YouTuber, or you just have a ton of extra money and this is what you really like, so you're going to spend your money on that. So let me know down below if you're going to try to do this here, or if you don't really care that much. Completely understand, but those are the legit ways and methods to play this game early. And quick disclaimer here, Activision might change things to where every year they always allow it. So like if you have a New Zealand account, you're able to play early, but maybe they crack down and they say, oh, if you have a New Zealand account, but you live in the United States, you can't play the game early. I mean, I don't think they would be able to do that, but I just want to put that out there. Maybe that's a possibility. So I don't want you guys to spend your money and then you're not able to play it early. I already spent my money. I'm already in, so it should work. I'm 95% sure this is going to work. Obviously, it works every year, but I just want to say you never know what they might change there. But let me know down below your opinions on this. Be sure to subscribe for more COD update videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.